EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington.
Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Prescott looks to throw right away. He'll find Lamb. That's complete.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First down, Prescott. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
3rd and 4.
Prescott off play action.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
I'm quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week. But they failed on that 3rd down play. That brings up 4th down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Prescott now from the 50.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Cowboys first down, and he'll have it by plenty, as it turns out to be a big gainer there on 4th down.
On play action, Prescott on the move to his left.
Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
That's another Cowboys.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
From the 5, here's 2nd and 2.
Now Prescott. And it's caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
From the 2, here's 1st and goal.
To throw is Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Jake Ferguson.
A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Cowboys get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
They got to love that. 9-play drive results in 6 points.
That means they're doing the dictating. That means that they've described how the game's going to go. They're playing at their tempo, at their pace. If you're on the other side of the ball, if you're playing defense, defense is not methodical. They've got to go in there and shake things up and create a little havoc.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs on 1st and 10 at their own 18.
Here's Pacheco to begin the drive.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Again, it's Pacheco.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Absolutely no trouble moving the ball on the ground on the first 2 plays from scrimmage.
Absolutely. You know what I really like? Same guy carrying the ball in both plays, and what drives me crazy is when a back has a nice run, he taps his helmet to go out of the game. I would want the ball again and again and again because you've established really nice momentum, and now really well.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Running left to give to Pacheco.
2 yards, good enough for a first.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. Oh, he'll try and throw it deep to the other side of the field.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
A throw he probably shouldn't have made, rolling left and then throwing back across the field.
And when you do that and you're rolling towards the sideline, you've cut down your field in a big way significantly, and the guys who play in the 2nd and the 3rd level, those linebackers and DBs, they know that, and they know they don't have nearly as much space to cover, and they're hoping you try and throw it back towards the middle.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now 2nd and 9.
Here go 46.
Throwing, Prescott. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick six.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will wrangle them down a couple of yards shy of the 30. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Prescott now on 2nd down. On the out route, it's Lamb with a grab. Here is 3rd down and 4.
It's a gain of 3.
Option play, here's Pollard. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
14 yards on the play. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
First down, and it's Pollard again. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. Here's Pollard again. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. Here comes 3rd down and 7. Prescott. On the left side, Gallup's got it. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 39. And they get 10 yards there and convert on 3rd. Prescott on first down. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Prescott. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, 46. 26.
Now Prescott. That ball is caught. It's Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have taken the lead.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route-running ability.
Now Mike McCarthy's saying, let's go for 2. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. This one's caught. And it stretches their lead up to 8. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? On 1st and 10, Prescott. And his throw here is incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go, 46, 46.
Here's Prescott. That is caught by William. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A gain there of 21 yards.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Hey, 47. 26.
A 1st down throw for Prescott. This is caught. And he's brought down after a very nice game. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
26.
Here's Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott.
And the Cowboys have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. And, Charles, they continue to have trouble stopping him as he's into the end zone yet again.
Yeah, that's multiple series now that have ended with him in the end zone. A perfect plan on how to utilize him best when they get in close.
They'll try and throw for it. That's caught. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Mahomes used to moving quickly in college, trying to get his guys to the line. On 2nd down, here's Mahomes. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
They'll try for the first with Pacheco.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling.
3rd and 2, right? So this is a situation where low man has got to win at the line of scrimmage, but it's not just the low man winning. It's the low man who's winning with some force, and they had that to pick up the 1st down.
Barely picking it up, but they did. And he'll go down at the 28. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Throwing now is Mahomes. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker.
And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 33.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And the Chiefs are going to make the recover. A gutsy call there. You exit the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
Pacheco gets it and tries the left side. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. 41 yards rushing for him now to this point.
I'd say it's pretty good strategy. If you throw interceptions on back-to-back drives, let's see if the running backs can handle the ball a little bit, get things going. And also, you motivate your offensive line. I think they're in the mood to fire out and hit someone.
I thought the defense, though, might be a little more prepared for that run. Pretty good gain on the ground.
Pacheco gets it again on second down.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Here's Pacheco once again.
And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
A handoff now for Pacheco.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
And now you have to wonder, partner, at what point in time do they forget the running game? It's been a struggle so far in this one. I would think they'd have to start throwing it a little bit more.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Mahomes now to throw. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And he's got Hardman in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Chiefs get a bit closer. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much and you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And the Cowboys are able to recover.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Dallas, Texas is the spot, third quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. Dak swinging this out quickly to Lamb. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
Play action now. Prescott. And it'll be intercepted.
Trent McDuffie with a pick.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
So that potentially a turning point here this third quarter. A 2-score lead down to 1 now following the pick 6.
And that had to be the message at halftime for this defense, delivered and accepted. We need to go out there and make something happen.
Butker now to add the extra point. And the lead is down to a field goal now.
Makes the score Cowboys 23, Chiefs 20. Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Kevontae Turpin now to return. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Now they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. Prescott. A hit as he throws there. Incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Prescott off play action. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 48-yard line. That's caught once again by Gallup. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Pollard going to try the right side. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd.
A short one there taken in by Ferguson.
And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short.
It's now 4th down and
Now Prescott on 4th down.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Cowboys first down. Well, they take a chance there on 4th and 1, but it's a gain of 3 and a new set of downs.
Back now in Arlington. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on fourth. Here's 1st and 10. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. A 2nd down throw for Prescott. Over the middle, complete. That's Ferguson. Touchdown, Cowboys! Dak Prescott now 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Cowboys get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. This looks like a free play for Prescott. And this one incomplete, but a flag down here on the play. And this might be offsides. If it is, they're going to get another shot. So let's try this again as they come to the line to go for 2. They'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Trent McDuffie with a pick.
That keeps the score Cowboys 29, Chiefs 20.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
At the 16-yard line.
Here's Pacheco headed right. Down the right sideline. How about this? Racing to the end zone. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, 84 yards. And the Chiefs have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone. I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass. Let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground. And he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good. And the touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. And the Cowboys are able to recover. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game.
Well, he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. And they're going to speed things up here.
A loss of 6 brings up 2nd.
Prescott now on 2nd down. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They'll take it up the gut to about the 26 here. So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 8.
At the 26. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Now Prescott going to change the play. Here's 2nd and 8. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. They run straight ahead here with Pollard.
And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. And quickly they get to the line. First down, Prescott.
That's dumped off to Pollard.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And now here comes the third of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Prescott now. He's got it.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Brings up second and goal.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, second and goal.
Pollard will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal.
Third and goal.
They'll run again.
That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage.
A 3-yard loss. It's now fourth down and goal.
Prescott to throw on fourth. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the fourth quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
All right, so the Cowboys will go for 2 here. Prescott. And he will get into the end zone. So the lead stretches from 9 up to 11. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here's first and 10. Mahomes. Complete. Valdez-Scantling.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
Here's first down.
24-yard gain.
Mahomes.
Steps away to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
They'll come up now. This is second and long. Mahomes. Finding Kelsey. And he'll wind up getting about 8, but the clock will run. Also, don't forget, it's now third down. A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared, but executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cowboys as we sign off and say so long. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington.
Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
And wow, a gamble here right off the bat, an onside kick to begin the game. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Yeah, we saw that one up here, CD. Offensive team, they touched that before it went 10 yards.
Obviously such a fine line, letting it go the required 10 yards, but also getting to it before the hands team can. Just didn't time it out right, and that results in a flag.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Play fake. Here's Prescott. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Here's Prescott.
Left side to Lamb.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
They'll come up now, 3rd and 3.
Prescott to throw it.
He's got his target. That's complete. And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Now Prescott. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Dak Prescott with a connection to CeeDee Lamb. And the Cowboys will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Partner, are they going to cover him? Well, that's 4 catches and the touchdown grab on that opening drive.
Well, what we're seeing so far, I believe, is their understanding that they want to go to him and often, but also they know they've got to move him around a little bit, get him into some different spots to continue to find open space to throw him the football. Otherwise, I just want 2 or 3 guys at him. They're doing a nice job of finding his way open, scheming him, as they like to say.
Interesting. I mean, they're putting their foot on the gas here early, going for 2 to go up 8-0.
Well, after that drive, you have to believe that they thought to themselves, if we can do that, what's another 2 yards? Let's go get those and get 2 points as a result.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 20. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of him, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now it's Jackson. That is caught. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. They're looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. Well, their defense got them the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brandon, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer. We've got 2, we got 2. Do I hear 3? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
Jackson from the shotgun. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. 3rd and 9 here. Jackson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now Jackson. That ball's caught. Aguilar right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Jackson going to change things up a bit. Here's the local Texas product, J.K. Dobbins. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. Now they'll audible to something else. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
Jackson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
The mistake there by the offense, Charles, they tried to pick on a Pro Bowl corner in coverage there, and not the smartest decision. He reminded him that he was a Pro Bowl corner with not only the pick, but the pick six.
And those guys who have that designation, sometimes they get a little bit bored in games because people try to avoid them. They absolutely love it when they get challenged, and it's a chance to remind everyone exactly why they were tagged as one of the best in the league the prior season.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath says do no harm. But right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Now Jackson on first down. Flush to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Now it's Jackson. Here's a diving catch right side. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
To me, there's nothing like watching rookie effort in the NFL. So excited to be there. They're going to give you the max on each and every play, aren't they?
Well, he proved himself on that catch, that's for sure.
I think he may have proved himself to the point where he's going to get a second here.
And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 27-yard line. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Jackson now. That's caught. It's Flowers. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. To throw is Jackson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. 2nd and goal from the 1. And Jackson throwing once more. That is caught. It's Bateman for a Raven touchdown. Rashad Bateman laying himself out in the end zone. And the Ravens have cut it back within a score. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. Flushed out right. And he will get into the end zone to cut the deficit down to 4. And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
And the Cowboys are able to recover.
Yeah, you got to wait until that ball goes 10 yards. They did not. They hit it before, and that draws the flag every time.
And there's no doubt in my mind that converting an onside kick has never been tougher in the NFL with the new rules. So trying to get it to 10 yards, timing up perfectly, That's tough enough to begin with. But when you go ahead and grab it before it goes, you got no shot then.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10.
Here go 47. 26.
Out of the gun, a give to Pollard. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. A first down throw for Prescott. Swinging this out for Pollard. Touchdown! 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys add 6 to their lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And they will set up shop with outstanding field position in the red zone at the 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Prescott now after the fumble recovery. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
On 2nd down, Prescott again. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Arthur Mallett. And the Ravens are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think?
Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Oh, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ballgame.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game the way that things are going right now? I think if it's him, he wants to be on the field at all times.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And taking it to the 15-yard line before it's brought down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Prescott looks to throw on 1st. Another one to CeeDee Lamb. He's got it.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and that'll make it second down. Prescott to throw it. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive at least. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And he'll be down at the 6-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a 1st and goal, trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Ravens force the turnover, and they'll take over at the 10.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Throwing on first down, but this one lines up to be incomplete. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween, and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. That is caught, Rashad Bateman. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. He'll find Bateman once more. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Jackson. They'll roll him out right. They'll throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. And with a clock reading 0 goes. He is into the end zone. What an exclamation mark to the end of this second quarter.
Indeed. Indeed.
So they say no to the field goal try late in the half, and it winds up really paying off as they score on the final play.
Yeah, a little bit of a gamble, but they had some foresight as well because they knew they were going to get the ball to start the third quarter. So they thought to themselves, if we score here, we can double up on back-to-back drives when we start the second half.
And now they'll elect to go for two and try to cut into this lead a little further before they head to the locker room. A final shot before break. Jackson, it's complete, and this is going to be caught. So they get two more on the half's final play, and they shave 8 off this deficit as we head to the break. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Oh, the Cowboys recovered it. Yes, Cowboy football. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays in.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. First down, Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. All the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. 31 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Now here's Pollard. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Tony Pollard with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. And they would not be denied on the ground, powering it in just one play after they got stopped short.
And how about how many tight ends are on the field? Because in today's NFL, we think of the tight end more as a pass catcher. But this group, they tell them you've got to be able to run block to stay on this team. And they committed to it and got it done right there.
So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try. They'll try and throw for it. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to.
They'll start on the ground with Dobbins.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Now Dobbins again on second down.
And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They go play action with Jackson.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Fifth catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable third down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I like the confidence of how he played the ball here, and no panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Hey, middle.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. This one caught by his tight end, Andrews. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Completes it to Aguilar. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Now Lamar changing the look. Jackson on first down. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And the Cowboys are going to take over here up near the 40. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. A first down throw for Prescott. And now here's another interception. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Now a first down carry, it's Hill. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A little over 20 yards there, and in 2 plays, they've now moved the ball over 60 yards.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Edwards will take this into the end zone. It's a Ravens touchdown. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
They're going to try and run. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close. 1-score game.
Man, if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball. I said, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
That's good for the Cowboys. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Prescott off play action. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 39-yard line.
Prescott. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. So that, Charles, obviously just a game changer here this fourth quarter, and they're an extra point away from stealing the lead.
And stealing is the absolute right word for it, because that'll wake up your sideline, won't it, partner?
Well, there's still time remaining, but boy, I mean, you think about it, you go from an offense with a lead in the ball trying to salt things away to a completely different scenario now after the return for a score. Now a big play here as the Ravens are going to go for the two-point conversion. They're going to try and run for it, and he is not going to get in. And I think the proponents of the Chargers saying, hey, why not kick it? The failure to convert is going to keep this game tied. This crowd, boy, in a state of shock. What was once safely in hand is now a tie game as the kick is away here. From a yard or two deep, here comes the return. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They will look to flush the memory of that pick six as we now have a brand new tie ball game here in the fourth quarter. Getting down to the good stuff. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
Here we go, 46. 26.
That's caught out wide by Cooks. 7 yards there at a first down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
That's good for a Cowboys. First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. And his defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I'd give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
On third down, it's Prescott. Able to find the open man. That's complete. He's going to pick up the first down and then some. And finally brought down at the 38. And now here comes the third of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing, Prescott. Going right back to Ferguson. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset.
Here's 2nd down and 3.
Prescott now, option right.
And they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. First down, and it's Pollard again. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now 1st and goal.
Prescott, he's going to change things up here.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
To throw, Prescott.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
Well, any thoughts about overtime have ended at this juncture. That touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now and rely on their defense.
Yeah, rely on their defense. So a little bit of time left on the clock here in the 4th, but they got to feel good now.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And they will take a 7-point lead.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And the fair catch taken. No time will come off the clock. And they will begin this critical drive at the 25-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Jackson to throw.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Boy, every time I see speed like that off the edge, Charles, I just don't know how these offensive linemen do it. I would think that they would get called for holding every play, and maybe they should have been called for holding on that one.
Yeah, maybe not just holding, but sometimes you end up setting back in the offensive backfield a little bit farther to try to help you with the edge. That's a penalty as well. Sometimes you overset, they'll come inside of you. That's what speed does. It disrupts an offense. And right now, you've got to pay attention to this edge rusher on every single down.
Jackson.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington.
Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Set for football now at AT&T Stadium. Brandon Aubrey has the honors, and we are underway here in Arlington. Braxton Berrios now from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert.
5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up second and 5.
From the 23, here's second and 5. A man who was both a prep and collegiate star here in the Lone Star State, Devon Achane.
18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Miami.
Here's Tagovailoa on first and 10. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Tua going to throw. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by Malik Hooker.
And the Cowboys will take over possession here up at the 44.
Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy. It's not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long, an early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on, his talent to sometimes beat that double coverage.
Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And they will finally haul him down at the Dolphins' 23-yard line. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. To throw is Prescott.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Dolphins are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
After the turnover, it's Tua. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Down the numbers. There he goes.
How about this? He's to the 10.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Raheem Mostert,
82 yards.
and the Dolphins take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0.
Cowboys nothing. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper. Here's 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Dolphins' 40.
Now Prescott. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Now a give here to Pollard. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 in 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 36-yard line.
Going to run again here with Pollard. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. It'll be a handoff to Pollard. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. Now Pollard. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Here's Pollard. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Prescott. That is caught. And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they go to work on a 1st and goal. They run here with Rico Dowdle. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line.
A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
On the run, it's Dowdle. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
Deshaun Elliott there on the tackle.
Now Dak, he wants to change the play.
5 yards. Brings up 3rd and goal.
Dowdle will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. Able to punch it in on 3rd down. Makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating what we have to make the call. They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And he'll get in. And they take an 8-7 lead. Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for 2, 1-up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
And the Dolphins are going to recover. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because You're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Looking to pass. Tua. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10?
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 41. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. Prescott from the gun. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And the Dolphins are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. A run with Mostert up the middle. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. They set up the screen. Achane has it. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really, it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down. And now they're in the hurry-up.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9 at the 44-yard line.
On second down, it's Pollard. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Prescott to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb, 55 yards. And the Cowboys will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And that lead is now 7 with a chance to go to 8 or more if they want to get crazy here, which we don't expect. But I just know the way the game's being played with the analytics, there's going to be a lot more of going for 2 in a lot of situations, isn't there?
Yeah, there's going to be. And I think their focus here, they don't want to give up anything going into the lockers on the other, and just a little bit of time left on the clock.
Yeah, they don't want to do anything to erase the good feeling they have right now by getting this late score in the half.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Berrios now from his end zone. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
And the Cowboys are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Pollard will take it up the gut.
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
They'll wind up getting just a yard, and it'll be second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Second down, Prescott. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Javon Holland. Down the sideline he goes.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. And on that one, with 6 defensive backs, did he need to be more careful throwing the football? I mean, I guess obviously in hindsight he did, but...
Yeah, hindsight, but even in foresight, when you got 6 defensive backs on the field, you just know you're going to get multiple coverages. You're never sure what you're going to see. But the biggest one is you don't have much reaction time for your receivers to go get the football because those guys, they're the best cover guys on the field. They go get it. And on that play, they took it the other way for 6 points.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we are tied at 14. So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. 8 yards on
Prescott now on 2nd down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
At the 36-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin 1st down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the 1st down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
A run there with Mostert as he'll push this forward and call it a 4-yard gain on 1st down.
But really, that was no surprise there. They've been running it well all game. And I know goals change all the time, but any team will take that type of run each and every time.
Now Tua on the bootleg here. And now here is another interception.
Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, they were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or at worst a punt. This time they had that opportunity but didn't get it because you know the field shrinks that close to the end zone, and that allows a defense to tighten up their coverage, and they picked that one off.
So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And shedding through the tackle. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
That's good for a Cowboys. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Prescott.
For 3 yards to pick up the 1st.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now Dak, he's going to mix it up. Now they'll change things up.
Now flags fly in, and one of the Cowboys looked like he got going a little early. Now after the false start, they need 8 yards here on 3rd down. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the 1st. And they're going to speed things up here.
And the Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Prescott looks to throw on 1st. It's caught left side by Cooks. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Now Prescott. There again is Cooks, complete. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. And quickly they get to the line.
And 5 at the 28-yard line.
A second down throw for Prescott. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
And again, it's Prescott. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Throwing, Prescott. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Prescott now. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Ferguson. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down.
At the 9-yard line.
Here's Prescott.
Really good coverage all over the field. It took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. To throw is Prescott. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. Peyton Hendershot. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. They'll look to throw. And he is into the end zone. The conversion attempt is good. And that'll give him an 8-point lead here in the 4th. And boy, figure this one out. Leading here in the 4th. And now they're going to try an onside kick. And the Dolphins are going to recover. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And he's taken down inside the 30. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a 1st down.
And that's a much-needed 1st down right there. Look, they're down by 8. So logic says they don't have to get a touchdown out of this drive. But the way things are going, I don't know if I'd put it in the hands of my defense here. You might not get the ball back at all. So if a 4th down situation comes up, I'm thinking hard about going for it right here and right now.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
2nd and 6. Tua going to throw. His throw incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Well, the noise got to be an issue now offensively. Here's 3rd and 6.
From the gun, it's Tua.
And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker.
Picked off by Jordan Lewis.
And the Cowboys will take over possession here up at the 44.
Well, all I can do up here is just shake my head. I mean, 6 interceptions. I cannot imagine. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League comes to you from Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, Michigan.
Today we've got an NFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Detroit Lions. The punter, Jack Fox, has us ready to go, and we are underway here at Ford Field.
And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
Dak going to start out going to the air. He'll find Lamb. That's complete.
A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as he'll take this up to about the 33-yard line.
Off the play fake, Prescott. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A first down throw for Prescott. Throw complete right side to Cooks. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
Now Prescott going to change the play.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Prescott.
A short one there taken in by Ferguson.
So it's a gain of 12 there on the reception. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott.
And his ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas.
An 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the Cowboys are on the board first here this afternoon.
So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And he will get in to make it 8-0.
So what do you make of that? You go on the road, you score the opening drive touchdown, opt to go for 2, and all of a sudden they're up 8-zip.
Yeah, this wasn't a decision that they made right here and right now. They made this decision during the week. Hey, if we get the ball and score right away, let's show them that we feel like we're superior. Go for 2 and really put the pressure on them.
So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game. That maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff.
He'll let this go deep for St. Brown.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this.
76.
Back to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
Touchdown, Detroit.
James Mitchell.
47 yards.
And the Lions' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And this is now a 1-point game. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Prescott now on second down. That is caught by Lamb. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 35. Now Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
Pollard going to try the right side. And some space here. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard, 35 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
A pretty well-executed run. They were telling us yesterday, Charles, they were hoping to get everybody in sync. The line, the backs, and everybody looked in sync on that play.
They were in sync, and the field tilted. And that's where we get the term running downhill, because when you've got that kind of momentum and everyone's doing it properly as you just described, it does feel like they are coming from downhill to you as a defender, and that is really hard to stop.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Khalif Raymond. And it'll be an excellent return as he's all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
But when the highlight is shown of this play, all attention is going to be on the person running with the football. But how about the group as a whole? Setting up that big-time return, yardage that we won't even account for in the box score, may help them win the game.
And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. On second down, here's Goff.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Not sure what happened there, but he just didn't get the right read on the coverage that time. Pass wasn't where it needed to be, and that'll send them back to the drawing board.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Goff now to throw.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So the big return had them fired up, but in the end, the offense stalls out. They only muster 3.
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball at all after that. They didn't even get a first down.
And bulldozing his way through.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3. Because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started. The way that they're going about doing things right now, they've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown. And that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Prescott on first down.
Left side to Lamb.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll run with Pollard. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Now Prescott. It's caught left side by Cooks. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal. Throwing. Prescott. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. He's got daylight. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Montgomery. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. On 1st down, it's gone. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. First down, Prescott. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Here's Prescott. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott as his guys are able to extend their lead. What a first half he is compiling here. He's already over 100 yards receiving and now 2 touchdowns, CD.
Brandon, you know I don't like to play the game where you start projecting when you're at a certain point. Well, let's face it, he's off to a tremendous start. So 200 yards, 4 touchdowns. I don't think anything's out of the question right now. He's blowing up coverages. You've got to double him every snap. Otherwise, he's going to defeat you on almost every play.
And the Lions are able to cover this one up. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it.
On 1st down, gone. He's airing it out for Williams.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Cowboys will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
And, Charles, you know, it seems like sometimes when you fall down early, there can be a tendency there to try and get it all back in one fell swoop. And that time, that thinking leads to an interception.
And I believe you brought up a really good point there, Brandon, because you're trying to force plays, right? You try and get all back in one shot, just as you mentioned there. And you know you're going to need some big plays to get back into the game. But ultimately, you really can't force what isn't there.
Running right, it's Pollard.
Runs over him. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Here's Prescott.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Go, tonight. Hey, 5.
Take over first and 10 at the 35.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Hold on. Check.
They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. Now Goff on first down. And his throw is incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. A shotgun snap for Goff. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Well, that's what you get, apparently, when you try to take on a Pro Bowl cornerback. I mean, what a play there to make the interception and also bring it back for 6.
And he is so good that we've seen teams absolutely stay away from throwing the ball at him. Here, he's just reading the quarterback's eyes the entire way, makes a great play on the football, and turns it into 6.
And there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for a pick 6, and then the 2-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself, okay, extra point block team going into the game now. All of a sudden you're hearing defense. Everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them to be in, trying to score against that team. A little bit disjointed.
And the Lions are able to cover this one up. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Goff on first down. This will be caught at about the 6. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Gibbs. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Lions are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that will cut the lead down to 15. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Prescott looks to throw on first. Throw left side complete. That's Lamb. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Prescott. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. And the Lions are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
Lions take over 1st and 10
Drive starts with a run from Gibbs.
And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. On 1st and 10, Goff.
That's caught. It's Sam Laporta.
They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 30 yards there.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop.
And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now it's Goff.
That is caught by Laporta.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Goff. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. 23 yards on the play.
Boy, this is a well-orchestrated drive they've put together. You think back to how far they were backed up to start things out, but they've gone on a march since then, and now after that completion there, they've got a 1st and goal.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on 1st and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, it's going to hurt on any down. But really the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on 4th down. The first 3, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. 1st and goal and you throw the pick, not good at all.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the 3rd quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives, trying to slow things down a little bit.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now a 1st down throw. Goff. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception.
picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all of these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receiver.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. It'll be a handoff to Pollard. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 120 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. A first down throw for Prescott. He finds his man complete. It's Ferguson. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Now a give here to Pollard. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. Looking to throw. Prescott eluding the pressure right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Now Mike McCarthy going to decide to go for 2 here. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. Complete at the 1. And he is not going to get to the goal line. And for the first time here this afternoon, they are thwarted on the 2-point conversion. And the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here. And this one travels out of bounds. So unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose. But you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 20.
And my goodness, another interception. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. Well, to be frank, CD, this is getting tough to watch. I mean, you feel for him, but 6 interceptions, that's at a whole new level. It's not a good level.
It makes it tougher and tougher to come up with ways to try and support him. But you have to as a team because you can't just throw your quarterback aside. You're going to need him later on. But it reminds me of a time that a former defense coordinator of mine told me he was in a game where his quarterback threw 7 interceptions. So after the 6-1, one of the defensive players went to the quarterback and said, here's what you do. Throw the ball to the other team, and let's see if our receivers can pick it off and turn it into a completion.
That's just mean. I don't know that I'd go down there and say that to him right now. Probably pretty fragile. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Prescott. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Rolling to his right. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak